What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and today we're coming in with a classic drug story. You guys have been asking in the comments for more of these, and I'll deliver. I'll make it happen. A lot of you guys think that I'm running out of them. Nah, I've got plenty. I figured this week I'm just gonna spoil you guys with like good stories. So hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like if you do. Not going to mention any of the extra shit. This is going to be kind of a shorter video. And also, another thing I want to mention is I know this isn't Overwatch or COD gameplay. And the reason for that being, I was going to get on Overwatch and I start the game and it just goes to a black screen and freezes. And I've been trying to fix it for ages, like over an hour. And I got too fed up, so I just decided to play some random games. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if the gameplay in this video is okay for you guys. I know it's probably not the most entertaining thing to watch, but better than no gameplay, I guess. Better than COD gameplay, in my opinion. But yeah, either way, hope you guys enjoy. Let's dive into it. So, shitty ketamine. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I don't know. But this happened a little while ago. This happened, I want to say, I know it was during the summer. It was like July or August of 2016. So we're just going to say like 6 months ago, give or take. And at this point in time, I was kind of done with most hard drugs on like a habitual basis. Occasionally something would come up and I'd be down to do it just for fun, but I wasn't, doing K a lot. I wasn't doing really anything but weed a lot and like occasional acid here and there. So at this point, I was chilling with a couple buddies of mine. We're going to call them, Christopher and Megan. So Christopher and Megan were some friends of mine. I'd known them for a little while now. And we were all sitting in my buddy Chris's car, and this guy hits me up, and he's like, hey, I got some K. You want any? Now, I'd never picked up K off this guy. I'd gotten weed off him a couple times. So, I kind of figured, whatever, why not? He had really good prices, and that should have been the first tip off, like, hey, something's up here, because he had really, really good prices. If I remember correctly, I think he was running like 30 for the half gram or something like that, which is a good price, at least around here. That's a pretty good price. So, of course, I didn't really care. I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'll take a half G, let's do it. So he's like, all right, just meet up with me over here at this Walgreens. I'll be in the parking lot. So it's kind of far away. It's like a town over. So we drive for like 15, 20 minutes, get to this Walgreens, and he's sitting there. He's got a bunch of homies with him. I'm sitting there with my couple friends, Christopher and Megan. I hop out the car, hop in his, and I'm like, yo, what's good? He's like, hey, I got the K, you got the money. I'm like, yeah. We do the little exchange. We do the little hoot holler, whatever you want to call it. And upon inspection, because he let me look at it first, he was like, here, scope this shit, check it out. And I trusted this guy, not only because, I knew he sold, but also because he was, like, kind of part of my friend group that I affiliated with a lot. Like, Christopher and Megan were, like, just kind of separate friends. They weren't really, like, in my friend group, but this guy served my friend group, Bud, and was a part of it, like, also smoked with us sometimes. So, he's like that one guy who's just loosely in the orbit of the friend group. Like, we're all on Earth, and this guy's, like, kind of like Jupiter orbiting around, But anyways, I figured, fuck it, for the price and the fact that I trusted him, I'll try it out. So I throw him the money. I go hop back in Christopher's car. We dip pretty quick. He Snapchats me right after that. He's like, hey, let me know how that K is for you, which I don't know if he was just trying to, like, make it seem better, make it seem like a little finesse, make it seem like, I don't know. I don't even know if he was doing the K. Maybe he didn't know it was bad, but most plugs know they're serving some bunk shit. I don't know if this was cut or if it was just terrible quality. I don't know where he got it from. So, yeah, I wasn't like mad at him, but I just kind of never picked up from him again after this day. But basically, what happened was we hop back in Chris's car. I hop back in Chris's car. We go drive, look for like a little spot to chill out, smoke a blunt. We end up pulling up in this parking lot that everyone calls the box. And it's, oh no. I got a new ringtone. That's my ringtone. It just started playing. Sorry about that. But anyways, so what ended up happening was we pulled up to this spot called the box. Now, the box is where everything happens. Everything. Drugs are done. Drugs are sold. Fights occur. Police show up. It's just the place. It's like this little parking lot with damn near nothing in it. Like just a couple cars, and there's this one white van that's always fucking parked there. And then there's like Sometimes there's like construction equipment there. Like one time there was like a forklift there, just some weird shit always in the box. And there's always like Swisher wrappers, empty McDonald's drinks everywhere. It's like you just drive by this location, you're like, oh yeah, kids do drugs here. This is the drug place. So we're sitting in this box, the parking lot, and we bust out the bag, and they want me to try it first, Christopher and Megan, because neither of them had ever done K. Neither of them had ever done it, and I'd done it. So, I was kind of explaining to them what it's like, and they're like, oh, well, why don't you do it in front of us, and we'll do it later tonight, because we just want to see, what you're like, how it affects you. So I end up sticking my debit card in the bag. I get a pretty fat bump. I'd say almost a line, not quite. And normally, a decent-sized bump, ketamine tolerance takes a super long time to go down, like insanely long time. But you're still going to feel it, like even if you have a high tolerance and you do like a bump, you're still going to feel something. I railed this bump, a K, right off the card, just held it up to my nose and inhaled like a vacuum. And it felt like K, kind of, it had that kind of like, I don't know how to put it, that just like bad feeling in your nose, and it tastes bad too. It tastes fucking terrible. I don't even know how to describe the taste. It's just like, it just tastes like chemicals. Like it tastes like dirty chemicals. Like if you went into a science lab that was like, not like a classroom, but like a dead ass real life, fucking not Benjamin Franklin, Thomas, no, who was that? Who was the guy who did the electricity thing? I don't know, dude. Benjamin Button or some shit. Whatever. Either way, fucking, it kind of tastes like if you were to, there was like water on the ground. They got mixed with chemicals. If they spilled something and they let it sit for like a week and just collected like dirt and mud and all that, and then you licked it up. That's kind of what it tastes like. It's bad. So I rail this K. It feels for the most part like normal K. Like at least. I don't mean like the high, but I mean more of like going in my nose and the feeling of it. You get that little sting and then it kind of goes away and you get that taste. And I felt that a little bit, not as like intensely as previous ketamine that I'd done. And my previous K had picked up all from the same guy. This is the only other time I picked up from someone that wasn't my connect, like actually, no, I think I picked up K from like a couple other people, but like on a one-time basis. I had my solid K connect and he was always good. He was always hooking it up. So anyways, and on top of that, he had some great shit. I knew his stuff was real. He was just, oh man, he was a great guy, great person, good businessman. But anyways, so I railed this K, and I'm sitting there. I don't feel shit. Usually like within 5-10 minutes, you'll start to feel something. You'll feel like a little something, even a little calmer. So I'm waiting. We spark up some blunts. We're sitting there smoking in the car, just chilling out. And I'm thinking to myself like, oh, it's just going to take a little longer to kick in, and then it'll be great. It'll be a big hoop, big holler. I'll be nice and baked, nice and K'd up, and I'll just get to relax, The K'd up part never happened. I got nice and baked. I was feeling good, but I never felt anything. Like there is no like bad high, thing in this story. There's no bad high. There's no like, oh, but shit, it was weak. I didn't feel anything, I don't know if he just put a little K in there, and maybe the bag used to have K, so it like tasted like it, and then just dumped fucking like salt in there or some shit. I don't know, but I felt nothing, and I mean, I didn't know if it was because of my tolerance or what it was because of. So, I didn't really tell Christopher or Megan that I didn't really feel shit. It's just like, oh, I'm feeling all right, whatever, when they asked me, and gave them the rest of the baggie. And I didn't feel shit, so I was pissed. I was disappointed. So they end up going home, and they do the K. I don't know how much of it they did, but they did a certain amount. I have no clue. I know they didn't do all of it, because Christopher hit me up, and he was like, dude, I did that K, and I didn't feel shit. Like, I threw it away. I didn't feel anything. So I was just like, yeah, dude, me neither. This is fucked. So what I ended up doing is, after I got dropped off by them, before they went and did the K, I Snapchatted this guy, and I was like, yo, and he's like, what's good? How was that K? And I was like, I didn't feel shit. I was like, that's, this is weak. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but this was some fucked ass K, my dude. Like, what the fuck, like, what's that about? Why'd you finesse me? And he's like, bro, I had no idea, bro. I swear, I've done it. It's good to me. I get fucked up, and I'm just sitting here like, this guy's just blowing smoke up my ass right now. Like, I was pissed at this point, guys. I was like Because if someone serves me some weak shit or some, they skimp me or whatever, but they didn't mean it and, they make up for it, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not going to be pissed off about that. But when someone, like, blows smoke up my ass when I call them out for serving me some bunk shit, that's when I get pissed, So at this point, I'm mad. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even say anything effective, anything logical. I was just pissed. And when I get pissed over, like, drug transactions, I basically just cuss them out. I'm just like, what the fuck? Why are you out here trying to fucking finesse me? What the fuck are you doing? Kiss my fucking dick. I'm disliking and unsubbing and deucing out, motherfucker. Catch you later. Expect my business never again, you piece of shit. So after that, we never spoke again. And Christopher and Megan, I don't think they ever did K again. I'm kind of sad that I ruined their K experience. They were excited, but it was some bunk ass fucking K. I don't even want to call it K because I don't even think it was K. I think it was, I don't know, dude. It was some fucking weird shit. It's like this dude, for all I know, it could have been a snowy day and he could have just gone outside and grabbed like the salt off the ground that the people use to get rid of the snow and just stuffed it in a bag and called it a day, like. And on top of that, when I looked at the bag, it was ground up really fine, which, I mean, some people grind up their K. There was like no crystals in it, which I should have known, but I was oblivious. I mean, for the price, I couldn't see past that. I couldn't see past the price. I was just like, oh, all right, whatever. Even if it's not the best, it'll still get me fucked up. It's K, which I don't even think it was. I got completely fucked. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. Expect the next part of rehab, most likely tomorrow, maybe the day after, but like 85% likely tomorrow. It's the weather forecast. 85% rain and rehabs tomorrow. And then the next day it'll be sunny, So either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.